As part of efforts to strengthen the healthcare system in River State, the state government allocated over 15% of the 2025 budget to the health sector, surpassing the World Health Organization's minimum recommendation. The Deputy Governor of River State, Professor Ngozi Odu, said this at the opening of the 2025 Physicians Week in Port Harcourt on Tuesday. Professor Odu said the state government remains committed to strengthening the healthcare system through robust policies and strategic investments. The Deputy Governor emphasized the importance of embracing innovations such as artificial intelligence while maintaining ethical standards and the human touch in medical practice. She said the theme of this year's Physicians Week, Healthcare as a Value Chain, Building Efficiency from Policy to Patient, underscores the need for a more integrated and responsive healthcare system that connects sound policy with effective service delivery, placing the patient at the center of every decision. The Senate has unanimously passed a bill that mandates life imprisonment for anyone found guilty of defiling a minor with no options for fines. This move marks a significant step towards protecting the rights and safety of children across the nation. The proposal, which is part of sweeping amendments to the Criminal Code Act under the Criminal Code Act Amendment Bill of 2025, is a concurrent bill initially passed by the House of Representatives. The Senate has confirmed the appointment of Dr. Aminu Yusuf as chairman of the National Population Commission, NPC. The Senate also confirmed two other nominees as federal commissioners. The confirmation followed the presentation and consideration of the reports by the chairman of the Senate Committee on National Identity and National Population during plenary, Senator Victor Ume. President Bola Tinubu has forwarded the name of Dr. Bernard Doro from Plateau State to the Senate for confirmation as a minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. In a statement by the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, President Tinubu requested the Senate to screen and confirm Dr. Doro, who is expected to fill the ministerial slot of Plateau State following the election of Professor Nentawe Yilwada as the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC, in July. Professor Yilwada served as the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction before his election as APC national chairman. The news continues after the break.
Across the bridge, there's no more sorrow.
With total submission to the will
Scene, an official of the White House says there are no plans for U.S. President Donald Trump to meet Russia's Vladimir Putin in the immediate future. His comment comes after President Trump last Thursday said he and the Russian president would hold talks in Budapest within 2 weeks to discuss the war in Ukraine. A preparatory meeting between U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov was due to be held this week, but the White House said the two had a productive call and that a meeting was no longer necessary. On the news this evening, you heard the Supreme Court has reserved judgment in the suit challenging Rivers' emergency rule. The Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Martin Amehule, said his legacy will be remembered across the country after his tenure. Stakeholder George Ahunaya has spoken on the reason why Governor Fubara is yet to appoint commissioners. President Tinubu has nominated Bernard Doro as minister. On the foreign scene, the White House has ruled out any meeting between President Trump and his Russian counterpart. The news was edited by Onyekachi Nwosu. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808 721 7215. I'm Sam Chinedu. Thanks for listening.